Yes. Okay. I think we are recording. Alright, do your intro.
Now.
Yeah, go.
Alright. Hello, everyone. This is the Keyboard Smashers podcast. I am here with Chris right now. We're just recording over Skype.
Yeah.
He's trying to wave.
Well, if I'm right, the video recorder should be recording me too. So it should actually be like everything.
Hopefully. Because we've
Hopefully.
never done this before. We have no idea what the heck we're doing.
I just downloaded this a minute ago. Literally.
I don't even have Skype on my computer yet.
Yeah, that's why this is going on my channel.
Yeah. Hopefully I can actually do it on mine soon.
Eventually. I think the only real way to do that would be if I got onto your channel to upload it to your channel. I don't think we want to do that.
Nah.
No. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so we want to talk about anything in specific?
Well,
Particular?
just this past 2 days ago, I just went up shooting at a gun range from our camp. And I shot the third biggest handgun in the world, and it freaking hurts.
Which one?
The 480.
480. Oh,
Concealable hand cannon. That thing hurts like a bitch. My hand right here, like on the webbing, still hurts from 2 days ago. And I only shot 3 bullets.
wow.
And
Okay,
that's.
yeah.
I actually have a picture on my phone, which I'm going to attempt, hopefully, to show you, of what it did to a propane tank.
Good grief.
Now these are hollow point rounds, and this is my boot, which is about 9.5, 10, up against it. Let's see if you can quite see that.
It's not. Oh, there it goes. Yep. That's
That's a
a
big hole.
pistol. Of course.
That's now the lady that owns it. She lives like a mile down the road, and she came up in her truck yelling at us, "Don't shoot that rifle there!" Because there was kids on like bikes and all that. She's like, "Don't shoot that rifle!" Well, I'm like, "It's not a rifle."
Okay.
I just found it funny that she heard it from a mile down the road with quads and dirt bikes running.
Nice.
Dear God.
Okay, yeah. For YouTube, I came prepared. This is my.
I can't quite see this.
Yeah, you can't.
My area is a lot later than yours. I have a nice white background. That doesn't help at all.
No, that ain't working. Okay,
When it gets to 22, I don't know. I just guessed.
Anyway, yeah, I came prepared. That is my box of shell casings that I fired off. That's, well, not all of them anyway. That's just like a day's worth, literally.
Well, what caliber is it?
That's just a whole box of random ones. That's the one I was
Oh,
showing you earlier. Yeah, okay. Cody steals the gate. The biggest one I've ever fired, handgun anyway, was this right here, and another one
357?
where it went 357. Very, very pretty bullet. That thing. That is pretty.
My dad has a 357 nickel plated. It's a Ruger Security 6. I've shot that a bunch of times. I've shot my grandpa's 44, and now a 480, which is unbelievably massive. And now I only have the Desert Eagle 50 cal and the 500, which I want to shoot the 500 so bad, but I don't know anyone who actually owns one. It's just that big. There's no real use for it except hunting. Or tearing a person's leg off.
Yeah. Really bigger cal would be shot 140. I think it's 40 or 45.
45s ain't that big. I shot a P90.
But the thing is,
Handgun P90, not the actual P90.
I'm saying, um, thing is that I don't know if you can see on YouTube or not. That is a semi-auto round. Like Pep, for some reason, had semi-auto rounds in his revolver. All they would do would be shoved down into the tube, they wouldn't actually fire. This was the only one that was actually stuck in it good enough to fire.
So there actually is a difference. There is semi-auto bullets and there is actual
Right.
non-semi-auto bullets. I actually did not know that.
This is one of the 38 special, I think.
There's only a few handgun calibers that I've not shot, and that's one of them.
Okay, I don't know if you can see the 38 special. There, it has the lip all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
This one dips in. For the 45s and 40s, they have a semi-auto one that's works a lot better for semi-autos than the ones with the lip. Um, it's designed for like blocks and stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whole bunch of 38 special. If anybody in the comments knows what gun it was that the Army had that used the 38 special, let me know, please. Because I don't know offhand. I just don't know.
I'm trying to think of it now. I must have the stupidest face on.
But as the reason being, um,
I have no idea.
yeah, I don't know. The reason being, when my pap worked at, like, my pap used to do short haul trucking, like just local deliveries and whatnot. And they had a room full of all of the extra stuff. Like there was one extra of something at
Yeah.
load that the place didn't want, so I tossed it all in this room. One of the things was a crate of Army 38 special bullets. He took 12 boxes of like 100 bullets each, or like 50 bullets. I don't know how many bullets, but 12 boxes of that home. Should have grabbed more again. But,
Oh, I
and,
would have just took armfuls.
and
Bullets.
yeah, pretty much. And this was back in the day when you could. Like it was like this whenever they were closing up and they said, you know what, take anything you want out of that overstock room. We don't want it. We're going to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
And he just left it, some other ones for a different guy to take that had a 38. That's what these are, these 38s here. I have no idea at all like what they were used in or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, I guess these are 38s, not 32. I thought 32 was the one that was compatible with 357, but I guess it's 38.
Oh, I guess it was the 32 that I haven't shot.
Yeah.
I actually know how to make a bullet be able to go through a bulletproof vest legally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All you do is you buy the hollow point rounds, take a hot glue gun and those little birdshot BBs out of a shotgun. Put a little bit of hot glue in the very front of the hollow point round and stick the BB in it. What'll happen is the bullet will hit, the little BB will come dislodged and just weave its way through the bulletproof vest.
Okay, not sure if we should be putting that part on YouTube.
Well, it's legal.
Still,
It is.
I think that part I'm going to like have to
Edit
cut the
out.
audio, or well, I don't think I'll cut the audio. What I think I'll do is just
You'll just edit that part entirely out.
no, I'll put like a big bleep over it.
Oh.
I'll find like some bleep thing on YouTube, or I mean on Google, like some bleep tone, or some random tone
Yeah.
download freebie thingy.
Don't do any music. I don't want to get any copyright thing on this.
Oh, or I could do that. I could just
Copyright's never a good thing.
no. Use I got like 12 or something on freebie songs on here randomly. From whenever I downloaded Winamp.
I know Rockstar is complete arse when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to recording their games.
Mm.
Like on Uber Haxor Nova's channel, who's famous for the Happy Wheels, he
Yeah.
actually had to get written permission to do Max Payne 3 from Rockstar. or his channel would get
Wow.
shut down.
Wow. That is crap.
Although now my one friend's getting that game. I really want to go over to his house as soon as he gets it. Oh my god, it's amazing. I've never played any of his games before, but now I really want to. They just look that good. Except for the first one. The graphics are total butt. Never seen the second one.
Looks like I got. Looks like I'm pretty much down to the bottom of the barrel with about like 100 or so 22s and 22 casings, which aren't actually completely useless. There's all kinds of stuff you could probably do with those, and so 38, a bunch of those. I think that's because after I shot 2 of these, we didn't make the mistake again of leaving those in there and swapped them out with 38s or whatever.
Yeah.
I could have swore, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have swore it was 32s because also that same day, I don't know whether I just said pick them up off the ground that day or what. I also shot a number of 32s that day. I wonder if this. Wait a minute. First off, let's see.
Are you going to the almighty Google?
Yes, I'm going to the almighty Google because I want to see if this thing can record screen or sharing a screen. Let's see here. Images.
I don't know. I still remember the day. This was like a year or two ago. I went to a gun range to sight in my 30-30, which then we found out the guy just totally arsed up the scope, and that we just kind of had to. We wasted like 30 bullets doing it. So then, after we were done, we're all disappointed. There was a guy I noticed, like they were scoping in their 30-06.
Yeah.
So, and then out of nowhere, I see the guy open up a case. Sorry, I had to set that down for a second. They opened up the case and they pulled out an AK-47. I'm just like, holy crap, Dad! Look, there's an AK.
Real or I mean the full auto or semi-auto.
Semi, because there were civilians.
Oh
And
heck.
then I just like, while I'm just like standing there looking at these guys, they the guy puts the clip in, cocks it, fires 2 bullets, and then turns around to me. He says, "Does the junior want to try?" I'm like, "Oh, sure, why not?" And then I actually have. Let's see if I can get that in picture. You can kind of see it. Picture to prove it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, picture to prove it. That used to be on my wallpaper. Now it's just a gigantic fire.
Yeah. Okay. Um, for anybody that's
I'm the one
watching
on the
this,
left.
yeah. Okay. Anybody that's watching this, you don't know the context. He was at Camper E, and he was in charge of making sure that the fire was good for ceremonies or like the award ceremony. And some guy was joking, saying, "Hey, that fire better be at least 10 foot high." All right, challenge accepted. Builds fire 25 foot high. Challenge complete.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. There may or may not have been charcoal lighter fluid in there, but according to the official Boy Scout rules, there weren't. I made it 25 feet high.
Good grief. Oh yeah, and
Oh my god, and when I
also
was standing next to it, my skin was burning. I'm just like, Dawn, take the freaking picture.
okay, yeah, and also for YouTube, I know him IRL too because um,
Yeah,
he kind of sort of works for me for
yeah.
scouts.
Technically, I work for you.
Oh, and also YouTube lighters need holsters. These things are awesome. This is the first one I made.
I don't even really have a lighter. Do I?
This
Let me
was the
check.
second one I've made. This one's for a friend, and the third one ain't made yet.
Do I? Oh wow, I have like 30 stacks of Pokemon cards. Oh, look, I do have a layer.
Wait, did I give you one at the weekend there?
Hmm?
Did I give
No,
you?
not this.
No,
No, you didn't give me one.
I didn't? I'll have to
No.
give you one. Shoot. Whatever, I got a couple of them.
Holy crap.
Anyway.
Let's see. Oh my god, I'm pulling out like stack after stack of Pokemon cards.
Oh, good grief.
Oh my god, this is funny. I have like so many legendary. I stopped collecting these like years ago.
Yeah, really same. Like, first through second grade,
Dear Jesus.
collected so many of them.
Oh god, I can't even fit my one. I can't fit one hand around all this. This is amazing. I'm gonna have
I
to
have a
show you
big
guys
lunch
this.
bin full of them, and then I have like
Well, part of
more.
them fell, so.
Whatever. That was 10
Jesus.
years ago, though. Actually, more than 10 years ago.
That's like probably not even all of them. There's some scattered. I have like a whole thing full of legendaries. I got Mewtwo. Got one of the newer ones, Dialga. Actually, that's not really new. That came out like a
I have a
year ago.
full set of the new ones. I have Mew,
I have Mewtwo and
the
Mew.
ancient
I have
Mew.
like 3 Mews,
Yeah.
which are like hard ones to get. My friend traded me for like a Charizard or something.
That's all I remember.
Like he,
Those I had like 2 or 3 Pikachu cards.
oh my god, I have so
That's
many.
all I
I
remember.
have like
Oh,
three
I had a
Pikachu
Blastoise one, like a foil Blastoise I cut.
Why am I gonna close that? I still have more to put away.
Whatever. Anyway, um,
No one wants to hear us talking about Pokemon.
yeah,
No
really.
one likes Pokemon anymore.
Okay.
Bob the Creeper.
Can you see that there?
Yes, I can. This is one
Yeah.
you were telling me about like a
Yeah,
week ago.
see, now that's another, that right there. I got that same day that I was shooting all those pistols and stuff. I was shooting that. That right there, this baby, is my favorite pistol in the world. And 1907 or model 1907 Savage.
That's the one where you can. It was literally meant for point and shoot. You weren't
Yeah,
supposed to aim it.
yeah. I mean, the irons are half decent. Um, I think I like them if I remember right. It's been a year since or 2 years now, but
Sorry if it gets really noisy on my end. I'm getting so hot. I'm just going to stand in front of an air conditioner. It's 90 up in my room.
yeah. See, I'm down in the
Oh.
basement.
Yeah, it might be really noisy right now because it
Yeah,
sounds like setting it on top. I'm just going to cool down for a minute.
well, but
Alright, I'm good.
anyway, let's see here.
Oh, this is hot again.
Anyway, let's see here. Specifications. Let's see. 32. Doubtless the 38 special. It's also in. 23 ounces of a full mag. But that's not bad at all, really.
No, not really.
That's pretty light. But it is like literally the way that you're meant to use it is you just point at something and shoot it. You don't actually try to aim it. You just, okay, the instruction manual.
Wow. They actually have an instruction manual for a gun. That is point and shoot.
No, it's like probably
Like an
it's
advertisement kind of thing.
40 pages.
Oh, God. That probably tells you how to take it apart and everything.
Let's see here. Burglar in your room. Instructions. You have a burglar in your room. You pick it up and you shoot him. You have to remember, this is 1907 through 1917, technically
See, that's
speaking.
back when advertisements allowed you to show people shooting people.
Well, they
Except for
still
Call of
kind
Duty and that.
of, I mean, for Pete's sake, look at like stuff for NYPD Blue and I haven't
True,
seen
yeah.
it anymore, but like all the TV shows and crap.
God, I was getting a lot of copyright in this.
Let's see.
NYPD Blue, Google, Savage. Then again, Savage probably doesn't care.
Let's
Google
see.
probably don't care.
Wait. Let's see. Did you ever hear a man say that he didn't want a pistol? No, that's a time or change of times. Did you ever hear a man say they didn't want a pistol? He was more afraid of the pistol than he was a murderer. That is a complete change of times there.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds silly, perhaps. Not anymore. Yeah. Um,
Well, right now I got. No, actually, it's downstairs at the moment because I just came back from camp. But right now I have a 12 gauge and a 410 with the ammo underneath my gun case over there.
410s are pointless except
Give me a
for
sec.
like
Yeah.
squirrels.
Want to play peanut butter and jelly?
Talking.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. And you're trying not to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, whatever. That's enough of that.
Oh my god, it gets so freaking hot up in my room. I'm in a finished attic. It's 90 degrees up here.
Anyway.
Sell rifles.
Anyway, yeah. From 1903, Springfield, favorite rifle of all time.
I've actually always wanted to shoot one of those. Those were good sniper rifles.
They're not.
Although
They're not
my,
really actually designed to be sniper rifles. They
but
ended
they
up
were used
being
as it.
them like later in their life.
Because I knew they used them in the North African campaign in World War II.
Oh, they used them everywhere. I mean, the M1 replaced them a lot, like almost everywhere, but are actually still technically in service. Look right there. All of your drill teams that twirl guns like that, they all use Model 1903 Savage Springfields.
Yeah, for if you watch like a YouTube video on the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier of like guarding, that's what they use.
Right. Well, they might use M1s for that.
Actually, yeah, I think they do use them. But did you ever see that one video, like it's a changing of the guard, where
I
they're like
was there.
inspecting the rifle? Like he's doing like these insane flips of the gun and stuff. I'm just like, holy crap! If I attempt that, I'll like drop
Well,
it
yeah.
many times.
If they do that, if they're doing something like that, they use the Springfield because it's so perfectly balanced. It's
Dear
just such
God,
a
it's
perfect
crazy. I
balance.
recommend anyone go watch that because it's just amazing to watch. I don't even care if you don't like guns or anything, really. It's just amazing to watch them do that stuff. It's kind of funny to watch the spectators get yelled at too if they make too much noise.
Who was that? Somebody was saying they were down there and their phone went off, and somebody was like, "Why can't you answer it? Why can't you answer it?" I think it was Patrick Fisher. I think he was the one saying about that. But
I know one where a baby started crying and the guy stopped up and yelled at him, "Ooh, you stopped sharing."
okay,
You
yeah,
just get to see
I'm
my pretty
turning my
face.
video back on. Let's see here. There we go. Video back on.
And it's pitch black.
Anyway,
There we go.
and I get a whole handful of 30
Bullets.
rounds from some from my well, it's going to be mine. It's supposed to be mine. Savage 30-06. Other ones are from my Paps 03. Which reminds me, I actually found a website selling World War II armor piercing ammunition. It's $100 for a 100 round bag, which will really, for armor piercing bullets,
That's not bad.
That's not bad considering the fact that I'm pretty sure that's the only website in America you could probably buy them off of.
Except for eBay.
No,
You can find
eBay
anything
won't
on
allow
eBay.
you to sell ammo.
eBay won't sell ammo. Oh sure. Oh sir. So
eBay,
they can just sell like a gigantic airplane, but they won't sell a bullet.
no, they're not allowed because
Wow.
of gun laws and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Now, of course, you can't, like, you can sell gun parts. You
Mm.
can't sell enough gun parts to make a full working gun at one time.
Like like if you get something out of a catalog. Sorry, I moved there. I was getting uncomfortable. Um, like yeah, if you're ordering a gun out of a catalog, there's like the receiver or something missing. Like one of the main parts is missing.
Well, usually what they'll do is they'll weld the barrel shut. Like they'll, and
They will
actually,
demilitarize it, which is just taking the receiver and literally just cutting in half with a torch. Like they just cut it into like three parts.
no, usually what they'll do is they'll plug the barrel. They'll weld a rod about that long into the end of the barrel.
Hmm
Which
They'll do that
remind,
with old mortars too. They'll just put like a rebar in there.
well, that reminds me though, when my pap bought his '03 Springfield, he bought it out of a catalog, used barrel, used stock, new receiver. Um, Now I'll get into that in a few minutes, but a couple of pages later, they had Thompson submachine guns, working action, full auto, plug barrel. Page after that, brand new unplugged barrel for Thompson submachine gun. I
Well,
think
legally,
it
yeah,
was
that's
something like
legal.
$45 for the Thompson and $10 for the barrel.
So in other
And
words, that's like a $55 gun
yeah,
for a Thompson working full auto submachine gun.
back in 1950,
Oh, so this is back in the 19.
53-ish, something like
So
that.
so these are 1953 prices.
Yeah, 53,
Oh, that makes a lot
55,
more sense now.
56,
Okay,
that.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, really, a replica non-firing Thompson's a lot more. Heck, an airsoft Thompson made of plastic is
Yeah, an airsoft. I've seen them go for $200. The airsoft Thompsons.
although there is one, if I did airsoft, there is a Thompson that I would buy. And it's probably the only one I would, or the only airsoft gun, except for like a pistol and maybe an assault rifle.
Oh, wait.
One I would prefer to have if I was in an airsoft thing would be this $80 Thompson with 1,000 round drum mag.
1,000 rounds?
I mean, what I've heard is you have to crank the magazine.
Yeah, you do. I've
You know what I
experienced
would
with
do?
airsoft. I might just stop. I mean, I don't really like it anymore.
What I would do with that then would be like find some way to like rig an electric motor to it, and whenever I'm pulling the trigger, have it touch two contacts for the thing, and just have it be when I'm swapping between two 1,000 round mags, just unsnap the connector, pop it off, pop on the new one, snap on the connector.
Well, actually, I do know a way you can do that. Is if it's the right kind of crank that I think it is. I actually have a old MP5 motor from an automatic airsoft that if you could just like somehow like attach the battery in that to it, and you could just like attach the motor to the actual mag, you're golden because it'll just sit there and crank. Because you can just crank that constant, even if the mag's full already. It just won't crank any. It just won't feed any more BBs, and it'll continue to crank. We learned that with a shotgun. We were doing heavy testing. It survived very easily, but we wanted to figure out how tough it was. We
Anyway,
didn't get there yet.
but I would just get a bipod for it, get a net, one of those like camo kind of net thingies that the army does.
Mm.
Just lay down, have somebody drape that over me, kind of just hide there. Yeah, see guys coming up the hill. All right.
See, what I could probably do, I could do something like that. I have a big mosquito net that you could just like stick weeds in. Just have like a gigantic blanket.
I have one like that, but you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
just like kind of hide out there and just, or
blast away.
or the other thing you could do is just like tell some guys, you know what, hey, how about a 1v all? Meet up in the hunting shack up in our woods with some fire and or fire in the potbelly stove and some food, or maybe like me and somebody else, both with those things and some other stuff, and just like as long as it takes to kind of hold down the fort, you know.
Hmm.
But anyway,
I pulled off one of the smartest moves you can do, but I ballsed it up so bad that it failed in my face. What happened was I handed one of my friends my gun. And what I'd had was I had like one of those little tiny penny guns in my coat pocket. So then what I did was I walked up to the enemies with my hands in the air saying, I surrender, I was out of ammo. And then I let them take me to their base, and then I was a prisoner. And then I waited till they left. I told the guard I had to go take a pee. So then what I did was, so it wouldn't make a noise. It was not cocked. It was I pulled the trigger, and then I cocked it back, let go of the trigger, so it wouldn't make a noise. I walked up to the guy. I said, "Hey, I'm free." Tank, son of a! I forgot to load it. There was no ammo in the clip. I felt like a big idiot, and I actually did surrender because I really was out of ammo. So I'm just
you
like,
know what?
son
You know
of
what
a!
I would have done then? You know what I would have done? I'm free. You know, and just like grab his head and like whap him on the
No,
head.
we're not
Oh,
actually. We can't actually do that, or they wouldn't want to play with us again.
no, not like a really hard whack, just like
Just
a
like,
kink.
yeah, just like,
Just like,
hey, I'm not out, Tank.
I mean,
Oh
just
my
like
god.
whack him on the head, just to basically, you know.
I was so mad with myself. I forgot to load it. Son of a. I've been planning on this all day, and I forgot to load it.
See, another thing I would want to do would be find a crapload of the foam Nerf balls or Nerf footballs, you know,
Mm-hmm.
cut them in half, seal the back end with duct tape or something that's not going to burn too easily,
Oh
and
god.
make a giant set of PVC cannons for them. Then maybe also, I don't know, make some howitzers, make a couple of Napoleons.
Wait. One thing that I have learned is if you like cut a beer can in half
Oh, jeez.
and like put like one of those little kitchen funnels in it,
Mm-hmm.
and then find a way to like have and then like if you put the funnel in it, then you tape it back up with duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
So like the funnel's on the inside. And what happens? It's like this used to be like a closed beer can, so like the top tab's still closed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you duct tape it back up, so it just looks like there's like a little hole in the bottom where the funnel comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then all you do is you pour gunpowder into that hole and light it, and it will actually take off like a rocket. Keep in mind, I was almost hit in the head twice. But it
And
is pretty odd. Like you hear now, how this all started was basically we had a ton of loose gunpowder, and keep in mind I don't recommend anyone doing this at home, except that I actually did it at home. Kind of, I was at a campground, but all we did was at first we put loose gunpowder in an empty beer can, and then we set it in the fire because and then we figured out, hey, that makes pretty sparks shoot out of it. So we did that a couple times. Well, then one of the times it wasn't in there very well, so then it just like dislodged itself and started flying. That's the one. That's the first time it almost hit me.
okay, if I don't know if you can see, I am basically face palming myself with the
Yeah,
side of my knife, my leather knife.
and then we realized, hey, we can do this again, but
On
Let's
purpose
do
this
it.
time.
Yeah, let's do it, but let's put it in a PVC pipe so it can aim. But we did that about 10 times.
You
And
do
then one time we
realize you need
accidentally...
fins on it, right?
Huh?
For it to go straight after it's out of the pipe, you need fins on it.
Well, in reality, the farthest one we got to go was literally like 20 feet. It got one to go. But, the last one we did, which we couldn't do any after this for 2 reasons. Number one, we were running out of gunpowder, and two, the pipe kind of went boom.
Okay. Now, you need fins like those. Now, I know the fins,
Fins.
2 of the fins broke off.
Yeah, we needed
Just
fins
so you
on
know,
it.
this is not my tallest rocket. Not by a long shot.
It's like up to your chin.
Yeah, I have one here somewhere that I've yet to finish, and I probably never will. That was supposed to be 6'1.5", I believe. Yeah, and probably whenever I actually, if I ever get it done, and if I launched it ever, it would probably only go about like 15 feet off the ground, I'm guessing.
Oh, God.
Those powerful engines I use, which are C6-7, which I really hate.
Now, all this means absolutely nothing to me. My friend would know everything you're saying, but I have like no idea what you're talking about.
C6-7. C is the amount of power, 6 seconds burn, 7 seconds drift before it ignites the shoot charge. Anyway, yeah, I used to be really into rockets. Haven't been into them that much for a number of years now, but back in like 8th grade, I bought a gigantic tub of rocket stuff worth like probably $200 for $20. I was really into rockets
Wow.
then.
Camera.
Anyway, oh yeah, going back to my Pabst 03 Springfield.
God, that was a while ago.
I know I've been talking with you before about it and stuff, but it's put out on YouTube since it's
Yeah.
Memorial Day and everything.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, crap.
Anyway, this rifle, he bought it new. I mean, not new. He bought it Army surplus. New.
Which is almost like new.
Well, not necessarily. It was a used barrel, used stock, new receiver. In other words, the receiver was replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I've explained that to you before, but
Yeah, like all the old
everybody that
Springfields,
doesn't
they heat
know,
treated it wrong, and if you would shoot it, the receiver would explode.
right? For everybody on YouTube that doesn't know,
That's what would happen. That's why they
right?
replaced the
Well,
receiver.
listen, just let me explain for the people on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
The lower number um, receivers, which are pre 1918 on model 1903 Springfields, um, they had problems with the heat treatment. They had something like 3 of them catastrophically failed, but none of them actually like in service failed, or none. Like it was like something like some guy was testing one at a base and it failed. One was being tested and it failed. One was um, somewhere else and it failed. But nobody got actually really hurt or anything. It just catastrophically failed. Um, Plus, I think they had some cracks and stuff. But anyway, in 1918, they figured it out or why. Here they had some old timers in there um, doing the heat treatment instead of following Army guidelines and whatnot on how to heat treat, like what temperature, what this, what that. They were just going by, it looks done, whatever,
Yeah.
which really isn't good.
Mm-mm.
No. I
They're
mean,
all just kind of like sitting around a furnace, drinking a beer, and
well, they wanted to drink a beer, but between a nice, warm, sunny day like today, Cody can attest it's nice, warm, and sunny. Um,
let me see if I can show you this.
White screen is that bright.
Hold on, I'm trying to show you. Can't figure out. There it is.
Is your lawn still flooded out
Um,
from the storms we had last night?
no, not really. But then again, I wasn't here last night, so.
Yeah, we got some pretty nasty storms out here. Between
Go to Western Pennsylvania for you.
yeah, between two towns nearby here. Not saying exact locations or anything. It's almost like randomly an F1 tornado decided, screw it, I'm gonna go through this ridge up here.
I didn't hear about that.
It was weird. There's a whole crapload of trees down and everything up there, but all in like one little swath, right up this ridge, right over this hill. And it's a big hill. Trust me.
That's why we don't get many storms here.
Yeah.
It's all mountains.
Anyway, though, between a nice warm sunny day and a cool rainy day, the heat treatment of these things would vary by as much as 300 degrees.
Which is major.
Right. 1918, he said, okay, we are changing it. We are making sure that they're using the approved temperatures. You're making sure that they're doing it all by the book and everything. And that's actually why the military contracts and everything are the way they are today. It's 1918 when these receivers were failing. And they made not that many 1918 receivers, but they still made a number of thousand. Let me just look this up real quick.
Holy crap, I have a lot of messages on my phone.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. 1918, they made serial numbers 76, 17, 58 through 1055 091. And of course, you have to remember these are receiver serial numbers. The rest of the gun does not have a serial number. So you're talking at about 30,000 there. Yeah, 30,000 they made approximately. But anyway, so
And turn the light off, please. It's too dark. Sorry, I'm getting loud again. I'm going downstairs. I can't stand that heat anymore. Oh, it's even louder down here. Can y'all hear that in the background?
yeah,
Son of a... let's see if I can quiet that down a little bit. Alright, is that any better?
yeah, that's a lot better.
Alright, it was on 3 and I turned it down to 1, so let's turn that back on.
I don't know how long we've been doing this, but whatever.
I don't need to. I can't see a timer or anything.
Yeah, oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, hey, there is a timer in the side. It's at 45 minutes.
Oh, what? That long? Speaking of that, I gotta plug my iPod back in.
Hey, you know what? Whatever. Who cares?
I can't do anything above, like, I can't upload anything above, like, 15 minutes, because then my iPod just says no.
No. That and your channel isn't approved for that yet.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just my iPod.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure it's just my iPod, because I can't, like, email or anything like that.
I don't know. My channel's approved to upload videos longer than 15 minutes, so I'm good.
All I know is
I know
that...
that from experience because I've uploaded ones for...
Come on, why isn't it charging now? I just plug you in. Oh, dang it. Yeah, well.
So anyway, so this thing...
I haven't done much on my channel. All I basically did was change, like, the skin.
Yeah, but still, one day you will get a email saying, congratulations, your channel is now allowed or now approved to have videos longer than 15 minutes. Ooh, ooh.
Oh crap! I entered the wrong password.
Anyway, I don't know what he's doing now.
I was checking Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I entered the wrong password, so
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have.
gonna turn down the volume so you don't hear everything that's going on. Because I'm gonna play some games.
Yeah, for YouTube to know, I don't have Facebook.
Now, I want to say what I'm doing, but I don't feel like actually like dealing with anything legal issues. Even though I could probably say just about anything on here, no one will care. Oh look, I have another
Hey,
friend
you
that
have to
waves.
remember with my videos that according to my analytics, nobody is watching this anymore. Okay, you have to remember that.
Mm,
There's probably not going to be anybody watching this.
yeah.
Okay. Heck, my video about how poorly my analytics are. The analytics on it have everybody leaving by the 20-second mark.
Wow.
That's. I think in reality, I think 3 people actually watched it to the point where I said, okay, you know what? This
You're
is
off
the
camera
point.
for the record.
I'm not. Oh, I know. But I'm just saying, there was a certain point where I'm like, you know what? I could do something completely inappropriate, and nobody would care because nobody would see it.
Actually, I did watch the whole thing.
See, I
I
know
actually
there
did.
were some people that actually did it and whatever.
I did.
But anyway, back on topic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my
Oh,
pap,
what the heck? I have my iTunes up.
anyway, my pap bought this
Oh, I was gonna plug
thing
in my Apple one.
and bought it in new receiver, used barrel, used stock, and 1918. What they did was all of the guns that were home and weren't being used on a base and weren't being used out on the front or anything, but all the ones that were home were the receiver was replaced with a 1918 receiver.
Mm-hmm.
That one has a 1918 receiver. The thing is, when it was sold, had the company been selling them, like they had a tier of different ones you could get, I think. Um, had it been new barrel, new stock, new everything, just the receiver redone. Had that been the case, they would have just said that and gotten more money out of it. They
Yeah.
wouldn't have, I don't know how much more because an M1 was only like $10 more in there.
I like the M1.
That
I've shot it before.
I mean, your grandfather has one.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it in the will.
Yeah. But anyway, the so that means if you think about it from a corporate standpoint, or even just a money making standpoint, chances are good that gun was actually used, but came home. And it's a fairly high, like a fairly higher middle of the end 1918 number, meaning it was probably some unit that was already going to be coming home or something, or
Mm-hmm.
it probably. I don't think it was one of the ones immediately home. It was probably I would. I mean, I can't say for sure, but it is very likely that that gun was used in World War One in the trenches, made at home.
Well, I know my grandpa's M1 was actually used during World War II. My aunt actually has my other grandpa's Type 99 Japanese. I can't really pronounce the name. It's just a Type 99 from Call of Duty,
Hmm.
World at War. Everyone should know. He actually has one. It's not really in working condition because one of his buddies just picked it up
Yeah, one
off the beaches after an invasion.
My pap had one of those. He had a Japanese rifle. He traded it for, I forget what he traded it for. He traded it for something stupid because he absolutely hated it because it was a piece of junk. He hated that thing. Simply because like, the Japanese designed their guns to use American ammunition.
Really?
They designed them to use the same caliber ammunition, so that their theory was when they took out our ammo depots, they could use our ammunition against us. The
That
problem
is really
was,
smart.
their ammunition was so much lower quality, and what they could make to fire their guns was so much lower quality. If you fired an American bullet out of a Japanese rifle, it would blow up in your face.
Mm.
So we could actually use their ammunition. They couldn't use ours. But
Wow.
at
That's
least from what I've been taught, I could be wrong. Well, probably if somebody is actually watching this, somebody will probably flip out in the comments like they always do. I don't have any idea what I'm talking about. I'm a complete idiot and that Justin Bieber rocks.
oh god. Please no.
Anyway, so I'm going to say there are people out there that I think it is their mission in life just to dislike videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Anyway, yeah, but anyway, I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I think this one's probably out of it because it's one of the more corroded bullets. This might be out of the Springfield. Anyway, but oh, what else? What else to talk about in this? Anything major or anything? This is kind of a new territory for the ADSF, 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 DSD, DSD show slash now Demon Smasher podcast thing.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think that's the end of that.